Well, hi there friends and neighbours, I'm back again. I've take number 3. I've done this a couple of times now. I'm getting a bit tired of it. Making lots of errors in learning how to use technology. Hence me having to do this for the 3rd time before I'll get it right. But moving right along, let me start. This is part 2 duo of Yoni Pony's poetry reading session. And I'll start this lot off with a little rendition called Mummy's Boy. And I can assure you I am not a mummy's boy. However, I have known numerous mummy's boys in my time. Now, let me take you to page 1, and mummy's boy goes such. Gave him everything to make life a success. Thorn in your side, he's such a mess. Nothing's going to stop him now. Sinners' habits prosper, if you know how. He's hooked on heroin, but father dear, this poem he writes should make it clear. A junkie's a good job, the people you meet. Even though I've turned to crime, it keeps me on the streets. My dirty deeds you can depend upon. Hop the cat so I can get on. Hideous displays of human appetite. Do anything to get high as a kite. Now, Mum and Dad, don't you get upset. Made a rule, never look back or regret. Tomorrow when another shot is due, please don't take it personal when I rob and mug you. Now we have the looking glass paw. And the looking glass paw. The bloody government wants their bit. Pay the tax man and stay legit. The bank manager then wants his bit. Or he sells my house with me in it. Payday the missus sure gets her bit. Give most of my wages or she'll split. The tobacco company gets its bit. One of these days think I'll quit. Now the publican always gets his bit. Piss the money on a wall in his pit. Made of money, the kids want their bit. The buck stops here, the old man's a git. Now so poor, everyone's taken their bit. What's left for me? I'm in the shit. Wall to wall poverty, you think it's funny? A safety deposit thimble holds my money. Tattered Tale. You have a tattered tale. I laugh and cry about things I did. Suddenly you realise you're not a kid. In youth we float with the stream. Any free spirit attaches to a dream. Then comes pimples, reached your teens. You want a virgin girl and Levi jeans. Adulthood arrives with house and wife, mortgage and kids, lots of strife. You start to mature, watch your body change. Next thing you're thinking about all the things you rearrange. Don't feel any older, but the skin melts off. Your teeth fell out and a nasty cough. In the twilight of autumn and nursing oneself, the wife has died, now all by yourself. Time won't right those wrinkles, it's here you'll see. You're tainted by this fair cruel humanity. Now we have a nasty little rendition about an old girlfriend of mine to whom I had my heart broken by bitch. Anyway, this one is called Ephemeral Tenderness. The whore of Babylon had nothing on you, wealth and love so much to get through. Attracting lovers and riches is your game, then throw it away, you know no shame. Another lover is only a smile away. It's so easy when you know how to play. Flutter your eyelids and wiggle your ass, soon to discover your morality's off arse. Tell men anything, they think it's love. Take their money, then out with a shove. Your lovers disappear like footprints in the sand. Love's random ways are way out of hand. A consumed lover's devotion and his world that shook. When it comes to betrayal, you wrote the book. You know who you are, the blonde nest of vipers dressed in denim. One day you'll destroy yourself with your own venom. Now, as a variation on my basic Groems themes of graphics up here and poems down here, this is somewhat reversed, diametrically opposed in some ways. It's called the Surrogate Poet, and goes: a man from the slush pile wanted to be a poet. No experience or expertise, but learned how to show it. The critics all ask, who's this stranger? He's earned his credentials, braving life's dangers. Good poets are made, not just born. He learned to write while doing some corn. Started with some ideas, from there it grew. Painted pictures with words, for an insider's view. Miseries that beset mankind were a staging ground. Work which separates facts from fiction proves he's been around. A lot of head miles in his words you'll find. Happy up, sad down, such is a fertile mind. A poet's food is love, suffering, and fame. His verbal gymnastics put rhymesters to shame. An acceptance of human identity's a plea. I know these details to be true, because that man is me. Okay. Finally, last but not least in this session number 2, we have another variation on my basic textual theme, which is called Soul Ace. Get it? Soul Ace, Solace, and it's a rather dark little drawing about being dissected in many pieces, a reference maybe to a little bit of Jainism and Tibetans, because they cut your body up into little pieces when you die, and we all shall die. Shall die we all. It doesn't matter which way you read this, across, back to front, upside down, diagonally, it all works. So, on that note, I will say adieu, goodbye, bon nuit, and y'all come back now, you hear?